Hold up, first of all, you're not washing your hands with this coronavirus going on, sis? Hey guys, it's Sharon. I know I haven't uploaded in a hot minute. In a hot minute, I mean like a little bit over like a week. Long story short, my camera got damaged, but as you can tell, it is all repaired now, so we are finally back to our regularly programmed schedule. Is that the thing that people say? Anyways, I know what you're thinking. Where was last month's period horror stories, girl? It is March. It is no longer February. Don't worry, since my camera broke, that technically means that we are getting 2 period horror stories this month, and this is the first one, which is technically February's. And yes, there is a giveaway at the end of this video still, because I am still doing a giveaway every month of the year, whether or not my camera breaks and I don't make videos or something, you know. We're not getting off track. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, I have a bunch more on my channel and I have a bunch more coming out every month. Kind of like our period. They like, you know, same schedule. We love one, but we hate the other. And I hope it's the videos that I make that you love. Anyways, if you want to be a part of my videos, just follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter so I can spill your own tea. And of course, subscribe for more so you can see more. And like I said, I do have a giveaway in this video that I'll mention later on. Also, ladies, if you have not seen my girl talk video, which is my last video I uploaded, you might want to check that one out. And I'm also planning to do a period questions you're too afraid to ask, because I got y'all. We're talking about that girl power, so you're welcome. But enough about that. Go grab your heating pads, your chocolate, dark chocolate, and your tea, and let's get into this. Our school dance for Valentine's was white and pink themed, so I went to the dance and sat on my crush's lap and bled all over him. Then my friend was like, run, so I did, and I slipped and slid down my hallway, leaving a trail of blood. My picture was in the yearbook. Okay, this sounds like some terrifying Carrie type of thing. Like you're bleeding at a school dance and you're leaving like a trail of blood. Okay, cool. But aside from that, I want to know who was the person that decided to take a picture of this girl sliding all up in her blood like some slip and slide and put it in the yearbook. Are you kidding me? Who raised you? The devil himself? That is so disrespectful and that is so cold. They should be sued for trauma. I'm just saying, if I saw someone slip on blood, my first thought isn't take a picture and publish it in the yearbook, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. One day, my friend and I were about to get baptized and we were all wearing white. She told me she had just gotten her period. She couldn't go back out, so she went in the water and blood was everywhere. Can you just imagine how terrified everyone in that church must have been? Oh my gosh, if I was there, I would have think like this woman was the devil. There's blood in the water. What is she? A demon. And I kind of wish it was caught on camera because just everyone's reactions would have been just so funny, as messed up as that sounds. I was at a concert last year and I got drunk and I was on some random person's shoulders and I bled through. So I asked him to put me down and I just walked away. So wait, did you just like bleed in your underwear and like your shorts, whatever you're wearing, or did you bleed on the back of this person's neck? Like, is homeboy walking around a whole concert with just period blood on his neck? Ew, poor guy. I mean, I'm sure he had no idea, but he must have been so confused when he was in the shower and he just saw like blood leaking down. He's like, oh my God, like what is wrong with me? And you probably wouldn't even know it's on the back of his neck. Or maybe if he did, he probably wouldn't even think that it came from a girl's downstairs area. Or unless he put everything together and he's like, I'm never picking up another person at a concert ever again. Either way, homeboy is probably traumatized and I don't blame him. I would be too. I don't even know what I'd do in that situation. Like if I bled on the back of someone's neck, I'd be like, gotta go, and just run. What would you guys do? I'm curious. I'm 12 and I still don't have one, but I wish I could. No, you don't. Girls, if you don't have your periods yet, enjoy it while you can. Trust me. That's on that, period. No pun intended. Maybe a little bit. I was on a roller coaster when I sneezed and I didn't expect anything. But when the ride was over, I stood up and my butt was covered in blood and so was the seat, and no one noticed the seat and someone sat in it. Ew. I am the type of person that anywhere I go where I'm sitting down, the first thing I do is look at where I'm sitting just in case it's like wet. Could you imagine how scary it would be to just look down and it's like blood? You aren't even thinking about a period. You're like, oh my God, someone just got murdered in this spot. Someone just died on this roller coaster. I hope the person that sat in that seat was a girl, so then that girl thinks she got her period. But then I don't know what she's gonna do when she goes to the bathroom and she's like, that's not my period. Probably cry and never ride another roller coaster again. Yeah, sounds about right. I was at a family reunion and we were taking a picture and I sat on my uncle's lap, and when I got up, I had bled through onto him and he said that we should go to the hospital. And it was very awkward when my older sister had to explain to him that it was a period. He threw up. Has your uncle never met a female before? If someone's butt is bleeding and she's a girl, I'm just saying more than likely our first thought is, oh, she's on her period. But the fact that this is a grown man, this your whole uncle, saying you need hospitalization because you're bleeding from your butt versus thinking it's your period, and then throwing up when he finds out it's a period. Did he not know what a period was? I was in the bathroom going to change my pad, then someone walked into the bathroom and the girl had to take the stall next to me. I was opening the pad and I looked down and I saw hair on the ground. Turns out the girl was trying to look under my stall. I kicked the stall to kind of shoo her away, then I flushed the toilet and she ran out of the bathroom without even washing her hands. Hold up, first of all, you're not washing your hands with this coronavirus going on, sis? Wash your hands, kids. Anyways, ew, what kind of peeping Tom is this? Maybe she's an innocent girl and she had no idea how to use a pad. So when she heard the pad ripping, she's like, oh my god, now I can learn how to use a pad. Yeah, no, that's just me trying to excuse her for doing something that's gross and pervy. I would never. I've had that happening with a little boy and it's like, I almost kicked him in the face. No shame. I'm in my private stall doing private things with my private body. Get out. So do what you gotta do. And next time, wash your hands. Ew. I was going out to dinner at a packed restaurant with my husband when I was on my period. When we were eating dinner, he made me laugh so hard that I bled through my pants. Even worse, it dripped down the chair and stained the carpet. For the rest of the time I was at the restaurant, the packed crowd stared at me sitting in a pile of blood. But listen, kudos to you for taking it like a woman. You just sat there and you're like, yup, y'all, I'm on my period and guess what? I'm not ruining this amazing date with my husband, so eat it up. Ew, that was a bad joke when talking about periods. I'm so sorry. Anyways, perfect excuse. It's red wine. Yup, I spilled some red wine on me. Cry me a river. It's all Gucci. I was telling my crush I liked him, but instead I tackled him to the ground and had my first period on him. What a date to never forget and always remember. And I'm sure that kid will never forget that date either. But I need to know how the story ends. Did he freak out and throw up? Was he officially like traumatized? Did he never date another girl again? Are you guys married with kids now? How does this end? Maybe it was just like that. You just jumped on him and you bled on him and you ran away and never looked back. You know, that could have been an option too. This is about the first time I got my period. My mom never had to talk about periods with me, so imagine my shock when I went into the bathroom and was bleeding. I started screaming as if I was being killed. The problem? None of my family was inside. It took 2 hours for anyone to find me crying my eyes out, covered in my own period blood, trying to put band-aids on my area to make it stop bleeding. This is mortifying, 110%, I agree. But it's almost kind of cute and kind of precious and innocent. It's a hole. Oh, sweetheart, it'll never stop bleeding. Did your mom not ever think to ever mention that? But you know what? You live and you learn. Now you just have to use a bigger band-aid that is called a pad. Life hacks. I walked into school as a girl and I came out as a lady. Felt that. Yup. It was my boyfriend's birthday and we had a surprise party at his house. After we sang a happy birthday, we all sat down at the table. I stood up to make a toast and heard his aunt screaming her lungs out. His younger cousin had licked all of the blood off the seat. Everyone went quiet and I ran out of the house and walked home. Long story short, the kid got really sick and my boyfriend and I are still dating. This was the test of time. He still loves you even though you almost poisoned his little cousin. I'm kidding. It's just blood. What is that thing called? Natural selection. Ladies, and maybe there's a few gentlemen out here watching a period horror story video. That's what you get, you know? Little kids that lick stuff, don't lick things because you might end up licking period blood. It is what it is. That is not your fault, sis. That's that little kid's fault. And that's the tea. I was at my sister's wedding, which was actually my first time attending a wedding in the first place. Me and my sister planned the whole wedding out and we put a lot of effort into it in order to make sure it was perfect. I wore a pale pink dress as I was the bridesmaid. And when they were saying their vows, 3 small kids started screaming because they thought my blood was bleeding. To be honest, they're not exactly wrong. There is blood on your butt, but it's also like, hey, these little kids were looking out for you. They really thought homegirl was dying via her butt, so they're over here shouting to make sure you're not dying. They did just kind of bring a lot of attention to you at a whole wedding, and you kind of maybe did just ruin your sister's wedding indirectly, but you know what? At least it'll really be a memorable wedding for both your bride sister and you. And those little kids who thought they were witnessing a murder. Great! I bled all over my wedding dress when I was walking down the aisle. I still got married and now we have one beautiful daughter. This is so cute, but oh man, sis, imagine your wedding and you just stain your wedding dress with period blood. Oh, Mother Nature, really? Right now, you want to do this right now. That's just cold. There is something so magical about this moment that this girl said, you know what? Not gonna let this ruin my day. I'm gonna strut down the aisle with my bloody butt and I'm gonna marry the man of my dreams. So we stan. I was playing Roblox with my friend at her house and she saw the blood and told me to get out. Excuse me? Does your friend not have a period? Does your friend not bleed herself? That is just wrong and that is not a real friend. I would have been like, you want me to leave? Bet, bye. You'll never see me again. I would have walked out that door and walked out of her life. That's just so no. I was on my first date with my crush and we watched a movie at his house. I was sitting on a pillow on his couch and when I got up to go to the bathroom, he laid down on the pillow and had my blood on the side of his face. I left and let's just say he never called me back. In a normal situation like this, I would say that homeboy is a Joey. If you don't know what a Joey is, sis, what you doing? Long story short, we want to stay away from Joeys. But in this case, I have to give him benefit of the doubt and I cannot say that he is a Joey because I too would be very freaked out if I had blood from someone's downstairs area on my face. If that happened, I just might like convulse. You live and you learn. Maybe you'll find a man that would love to have your period blood on his face. Ew. I asked my mom to buy me pads and I accidentally sent it to the class group chat. I understand how embarrassing this could be, but how awesome would it be if everyone in that group chat came in clutch and brought you pads the next day at school? Oh my god, I would totally do that. If I got that message and I knew it was an accident, I'd still bring them pads to be funny but also to be a real one. I'm just saying, maybe we should all do that. Like imagine just getting like 10 packs of pads. You're set. Pads are expensive, y'all. This may have been an accident, but is it a genius accident? Who's gonna test this theory next? I'm waiting. I was at my boyfriend's house to spend the night and I didn't know my period would start soon. I remember going to bed with terrible cramps thinking it was something I ate. But in the morning, I woke up to my boyfriend tapping my shoulder saying, hey babe, you had an accident. Let's clean it up. I looked down and there was a flash flood that had occurred on the bed. So he helped me clean it up and he was so understanding and we've been together for almost 5 years. I am so single and this is so goals. Ladies, do not settle for less than this. Must be nice, huh? Must be real nice. I want what they have. It's true. Every time I do one of these videos, I just feel so grateful that I have yet to have had an embarrassing period story that was as mortifying as this. Knock on wood though. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. And if you do want to see more videos like this, I make a period horror stories video once a month, every month, like your period. So you should definitely subscribe for more. Now I know what you're thinking, okay sis, what about this giveaway? So let me show you what I'm gonna give you guys. A scrunchie. It's a red velvet. I'm like, I kind of want to keep this for myself, but I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I already got one, you know. This clear holographic bag. I think it is so cute. Some face mask. This is a paper face mask and this is for your T-zone. Bath bombs. Delicious. I'm kidding, please don't eat them. A dream catcher because I'm absolutely in love with dream catchers. I have one hanging up near my bed. This little cute jewelry tray. It says shine bright because it's true. You're a star, sis. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This little cell phone ring. It's from the movie Cats. It's in the shape of a little cat. It is so cute. You just put it on like your phone, stick it on the back of your phone. It helps you hold up your phone. So yeah, if you do want to win this month's giveaway, 2 easy rules. Be subscribed to this channel and follow me on my Instagram. And if you don't have an Instagram, it's totally alright. You can still enter, but you will have a higher chance of winning if you do follow me on Instagram and you comment on my Instagram giveaway post. So for those details, just check in the pinned comments below. If you're entering on YouTube, comment peachy or a peach emoji. And that's it. Good luck, sis. But all that being said, I'll be doing another giveaway this month if you do not win. And congrats to last month's giveaway, Nancy. Shout out to Nancy. And of course, before I forget, shout out of the week goes to Angie on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you guys do me shout out of the week, also follow me on my Instagram. But yeah, all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.